Hello everyone. Today we will talk about Calmloop, my Android application that I did fully myself. Design, code, marketing, idea, text, whatever is related to Calmloop, I just did by myself. So I want to talk about how this experience went for me, what I really like about it, what I like not that much. Before I start to talk about all of this stuff, I want to say that majority of my experience of doing videos, like in general in my life, is real-time online streaming. So I really don't like the fact that I have opportunity to grab myself now and to have several shots and always try to make it perfect, which I think it's not how it's supposed to work. And my approach is in general, like Eminem says, that we have one shot, one opportunity, and we need to go with this, whatever is a result, right? So if you're gonna hear mistakes in my English, in my pronunciation, in my stories that I built, maybe I'm just gonna go like this, and I will try to say something about this subject, and then I'm gonna jump to another. I just think that people need to accept it. And I am ready to start my story. So what is Calmloop? I wrote here actually my notes. It's a stickers for perfume. So I wrote my notes about what I would like to talk, and let's start. So first of all, it's Calmloop. Not a secret, I'm Ukrainian. War was, of course, part of my experience. And eventually I realized that time passes and all Ukrainians know it, all the people who faced or been related to war events somehow, they know that it's not something that, like, let's say, started, you then normalize it, and then you just like live with it because it's kind of like already going or something like this. No, it's true that it's long-term effect. Like, of course, firstly you get the first shot on you, and then you deal from day to day to day to day with the fact that there is a war and you need to deal with this somehow. This was number one of reasons why I decided to create the application related to the mental health. Even though that maybe there is already a million of those and like that similar application already exists, this is important, right? So this was my generic feeling that I wanted to do. And also, I wanted to try out my skills. I wanted to see how I can approach code, what can I do myself before I had already experience of Android application development, like in a house at home, when it was quite successful, because now it's not actual application, but it was like more than 100,000 subscriptions downloads. And yeah, I was quite happy with the results. So I wanted to do it again. I want to try again. And especially with artificial intelligence right now, it's way easier. I have this point in here to talk about some very maybe quite obvious things that people say right now, but it's something that was very important for me. So in general, this is my original idea. I want to make something that would help me to deal with my worriness or fears or concentration or focus, especially during maybe like hard times. And also I think that, of course, not a secret nowadays, you have access to all of the social media. You open and you see crime scene next to cat, and it's like quite crazy. So we need to take care of our mental health. However, the Calmloop contains currently three main features, which is noises or sounds or even music that can help you to meditate, concentrate. You can have different ways of how you want to use it, so you can use it. It's just noises, sounds. I can explain a little bit more about this. Second, it's EMDR ball, which I think personally it's a genius idea, because EMDR ball, it's literally that no application on Google Play that are, I consider like, wow, this is something that look professional, looks like I would use, or if, let's say, I am someone who working with people, let's say I am an EMDR psychologist, I want to make my session, I do want to have my therapy, that I would use it. And of course, I have my EMDR stories that I maybe shared on some of my Twitch streams, but I can repeat it also, of course. So this was second feature of Calmloop application. The third feature of Calmloop application is just a diary, because eventually what I realized that you need to track your mood. And what I don't like is that other applications give you 1 million of choices. As I say, I think that we should not have choices at this point, with all of the content that we have, with all of the applications that we have. Like, we don't need to have choices. We need to have 1 to 3 option. Choose this and this also. Mood tracker. It's what I have in Calmloop, which is today I have a good mood, bad mood, neutral mood. I track it. I can put 1 note per day, and this is stored in application. That's all, nothing else. And I think it's very good. It's working for me. Also because I don't limit, like, if I can write in the past or if I can write in the future. So let's say if I know something in advance that I need to think about, let's say on next Saturday, I write my note for me, even for the future, and then I go back to this day and I can see it. Like, oh, so today I want to think about this or something like this. It's like a little personal diary, which is very easy, very simple functionality. And I really think that this is something that we need to have. And this is it. This is a basic functionality. So I'm going to be back to EMDR because I think it's very unique feature of Calmloop. And it was one of the biggest reasons because I am the EMDR example or result, let's say like this. And what I can say about EMDR, I had EMDR therapy, and sometimes, like, if people go to my streams, they probably can see that how this helped me. Majorly, it helped me with some fears of. I don't want to say which fears right now because it's going to be too long, but in general, my conclusion of all EMDR sessions that I did is basically that we can use EMDR not only as something like during the therapy or something that we need to heal exactly the trauma, but if we feel stress, if we feel too much pressure on us, we want to concentrate, we want to calm down, we pass currently, right now, in some stressful situation, we can use EMDR techniques. Like, let's say we can do the movement of the eyes from side to side. We can do this, like I was personally doing this movement, like from shoulder to shoulder, like this one, and moving the eyes, like, right, like it's the base of EMDR. And also like you can feel that even sometimes you want to sleep when you do it. So there is no applications on Google Play who would possibly help you to have this kind of therapy or to have it in your pocket. So that's how I decided to define my features. And let me see, because I don't want to speak a lot about EMDR. What do I have here more? Yes, my next topic that I wanted to talk, maybe it's kind of a little bit not professional to say, but about the whole process. So since I decided that, okay, I will create this application, I did it feature by feature and I was testing it on me personally. And I was just like, let's say, I need to concentrate now, or okay, I'm at home and there are too much for me at home because there are like a TV working or like people talking, etc., etc. So I will just like, okay, I want to hear a noise. For me, maybe it's my brain activity, whatever it is. I really cannot listen music. I don't like to hear words. I really like noises. Like if I hear like this noise, perfect for me. I'm immediately concentrating on this. It's very good. So of course I was using ChatGPT to help me out, to speed up. And actually not only code is the easiest part, I think, right now to do with ChatGPT. The hardest part, it's images. It's like, oh my God, I tried to generate a video with artificial intelligence, just a simple video where you can do EMDR. So let's say I want to have a person, a face, and the eyes of this person are moving from right to left like this. And artificial intelligence just generating everything except what I ask. So for me, still to generate image or generate like video with exactly how I imagine it, I still cannot. I still think that like make code with ChatGPT is the easiest thing to do, really. Like for the speed of EMDR ball, I was just like, okay, just give me a function, how to calculate it, done, like whatever. So really easy. But I wanted to explain a little bit about some reaction of some people. And this has happened actually also with my previous achievements, as I consider, right? Because it's my own project and something that I put my heart on, and I think it's very cool. Results are showing that it's very cool because all the people who download it, now it's like maybe around 60 downloads because it's very fresh, it's very new. Half of the people always stay. I see that the people just literally stay. They not uninstall the application. And so when you do it and you put stuff, and let's say maybe there are 1 million of things that I want to do more and I want to improve, but I mean, like it's a try. And sometimes you have the close friends, let's say like this, or like people who close to you, and you expect like, support. Don't want to complain here a lot, but we'll say it, all right? So when you see that some person that's supposed to be like your friend or close person, and they are literally just closing the eyes on some progress that you're doing, like this is weird. And I really got a super good feedback from people that I never expected to, and people who like, oh wow, it's so curious, and like they download, they curious. But I was really surprised that I had a couple of very close. I cannot say that there's friends because my friends limited, and I love them. But like really, some people is just like ignoring up to the last point, ignoring whatever you just explaining or trying to show. So whatever, I'm just maybe trying to point out that this is something that I say to myself, not to stop, just keep going, because the people who don't want you to progress will not notice it. People who would need or who would like to support you, they will just do it. So make no sense to waste time with expectation of other people. And also, interesting stuff that I wanted to say about this is that when you do something, like for example, I decided I want to upload my Android application. I'm putting my name on it and I do it myself. It's just like with this kind of people, it's very interesting because it feels to me that they created a cell in their world for you. And if you are not behaving as they expect you to behave, it's like very alarming to them. They're like, whoa, you are not the one, you're not playing the role that I created for you. So you need to behave like I want to. So stop it, stop doing what you want. Again, I really promoting to ignore and not to care of this, because people who want to do something, they do it, and it's a cool stuff. Like I really believe that the things that I did is just really great. What is the next thing that I have here? One thing that I want to say about ChatGPT and experience about marketing and also coding, and why sometimes it's easier. And I cannot understand so much criticism when artificial intelligence like did the boom last year. It was January or maybe December, and like everybody, let's do something with artificial intelligence. And this, it was a movement, maybe it still exists, that it's against the generation of images with artificial intelligence, or against whatever that that contains anything that has to do with this. And I could not understand it before, and I still cannot understand it, because for me, ChatGPT is not containing judgmental point. What like ChatGPT or whatever people are using, right? Maybe they can say, "Oh, this is against my policy," which has happened to me when I was trying to generate some advertisement. But like, come on, like sometimes it's way easier. You can ask questions without being scared that someone gonna judge you if you ask some questions. You can easily go. It's easier. And I really think that it's something that we cannot stop. It doesn't matter how much you're gonna put and say like, oh, let's stop it. I don't think we can stop it. I think we need to adapt ourselves to it. I'm reading now this Yuval Harari book about artificial intelligence and the algorithms and how it all developing from bureaucracy. The last part that I read was about the witch hunting, how actually it was all influenced just by one book that some guy wrote, that you need to make this movement of witch hunting. This is one of examples how I can just jump from subject to subject. But in any way, so this is my short story about Calmloop, how I did it. My next plan is to make this Calmloop for iPhone. I'm really proud of it. Maybe I need to make some videos about how I use it, maybe sharing the screen. But my message is, try it. Especially right now, we have a lot of tools to do it. We have more than before. We also have our companion, like personal companion for it. And also I would like maybe to point out the need of making something that is useful and bring something good to humanity, because we can make so, like, I'm very surprised that last year's, if you Google, I just Googled it, the quantity of uploaded application on stores got really down. Like there are like decreasing number of newly uploaded application on the stores. My prediction is probably it's gonna change very, very soon, because we have tools for it. So yeah, I think that we just need to pay attention of what exactly we do. And this is our responsibility right now, to make it for the good, not for the bad. And that's pretty much it. I probably will continue to do it. So this is just like short intro to Calmloop. And this is gonna be it. And I did it. One shot. Not even one single edit I'm gonna do for this video, which make me so happy. So, download Calmloop and put 5 stars and wait for iPad. For iPhone. Just because I have only iPad. Bye.